The sun has just risen over the Samburu Reserve in Kenya, where elephants live in harmony with nature. In the middle of a vast grassland, two elephants, one male, one female, slowly walk in the dawnlight. Both belong to a large herd of elephants, where they have grown up and bonded through many dry seasons. The male elephant is large with curved tusks, walking proudly, always side by side to protect the more delicate female elephant. The female elephant is gentle, always trusting of her kind, leisurely searching for food under the dense canopy of trees. In the twilight one day, the male elephant accidentally noticed an unusual sign on the female elephant's belly. He suspected that the female elephant was pregnant because her belly was growing strangely. Instead of staying with the herd, they decided to separate to find a quieter grassland. Both of them quietly left the herd early in the morning when everyone else was still sleeping. The elephant herd continued to move in another direction, while the pair of elephants sought new, greener lands. The Samburu Reserve was large, so it didn't take the two elephants long to find suitable pasture. They stopped by a small river with cool, clear water and enough trees to provide shade. However, this separation from the herd made two reserve staff, James and George and Peter Mwangi, feel worried. They constantly used binoculars to follow the trail, wondering why the pair of elephants suddenly left their group. After many days of observation, James and George realized that the female elephant's belly was getting bigger and bigger. Both he and Peter Mwangi feared that the female elephant was suffering from some dangerous disease. Seeing the female elephant moving slowly, they became even more worried, deciding to check in time. One afternoon, when they saw the male elephant temporarily leave the female elephant to find water to drink, the staff decided to take action. Peter Mwangi carefully used a light tranquilizer gun to temporarily immobilize the female elephant. After the female elephant lay still, they approached and quickly checked her health. The results showed that the female elephant was not sick, but was indeed pregnant. However, what was surprising was that her belly was much larger than normal. Both James and George and Peter Mwangi agreed that the female elephant was probably carrying a large fetus. After confirming this, they also estimated the female elephant's expected date of birth, which was only a few months away. Their hearts were temporarily at ease, but the concern about why the elephant's fetus was so large was always present. They left to let the female elephant wake up, keeping this a secret from the other staff in the reserve. As time passed, each morning the pair of elephants leisurely grazed, while the male elephant kept watch over the female. The female elephant's belly continued to grow, sometimes making it difficult for her to move. James and George and Peter Mwangi silently followed, recording all the data about this unusual change. Many people in the conservation team began to speculate about an upcoming miracle. As the due date approached, the female elephant became tired, moved less, and ate less. One afternoon, she lay down on the grass, unable to get up, and kept moaning softly. The male elephant panicked, turned around, and gently touched the female elephant's back with his trunk to comfort her. Soft growls, as if calling for help, echoed across the vast field. Realizing the emergency, James and George and Peter Mwangi quickly went to the scene. This time, they decided not to use anesthesia for fear of affecting the fetus. The male elephant recognized the presence of humans, but did not show hostility. It backed away far enough, seemingly understanding that they were trying to help its mate. Immediately, the conservation team approached the female elephant, gently placing their hands on her huge belly. The weak contractions exhausted the female elephant, not having enough strength to push. James and George pulled out a dose of labor-aiding medicine and quickly injected it into the female elephant's vein. After about 10 minutes, the medicine began to take effect. The female elephant's breathing gradually became stronger. The contractions became more obvious and intense, signaling the time of birth had come. Peter Mwangi and James and George encouraged her with loud shouts, hoping that the female elephant would have more strength. The male elephant persistently watched, his ears flapping anxiously, ready to protect his mate. Then the most miraculous thing happened. The first baby elephant was born in the wet grass. The joy was not over yet. The second baby elephant was born, making everyone stunned. Everyone believed that there would only be two elephants, but the birth of twins was miraculous enough. Even more surprising, another strong contraction appeared, and a third baby elephant was born. The three baby elephants lay there, leaving the conservation staff shocked and amazed. James and George had never witnessed an elephant giving birth to triplets, while Peter Mwangi was confused and recorded every moment. They recalled the only time an elephant gave birth to twins 5 years ago, but both of them died. Worry mixed with joy, they immediately checked the health of each baby elephant. The wheezing sounds and weak heartbeats made everyone anxious. After examining carefully, they injected more health support drugs into the mother elephant and all three babies. The male elephant stepped closer, gently touching each of the tiny babies with his trunk, as if to identify them. The three baby elephants were wriggling their trunks, resting but still looking hopeful. Peter Mwangi's heart was warmed as he saw this small elephant family gradually bonding. James and George signaled for everyone to step back to ensure a quiet space for the mother elephant to recover. They prepared to leave, ready to assist further if necessary. Each person got into the car, moving to a location further away but still within view with binoculars. Time passed slowly. The mother elephant breathed heavily, resting for nearly 30 minutes. Finally, she struggled to stand up, shaking her giant ears vigorously. The afternoon sunlight illuminated the scene of the mother elephant with her three young, like a magical picture. The male elephant quickly approached, and the female elephant touched each of her trunks as a typical greeting. From afar, the whole family of elephants seemed to be rejoicing over the new life. The thick grass gently shook under the first small steps of the three baby elephants. The sunset wind carried the soft call of the male elephant, like a message of good news. The elephants in other areas of the reserve seemed to be listening, responding with a few distant roars. The male and female elephants decided to head towards the elephant group, slowly walking. They stopped for a moment, turning their heads to look at the staff who were still watching. As a silent thank you, the two adult elephants gently waved their trunks, lightly touching the ground. James and George smiled happily, feeling the gratitude of the animals. Peter Mwangi nodded slightly, clicking the camera to capture this memorable moment. The camera's loud sound recorded a rare moment that has never been seen in conservation history. The three baby elephants walked side by side, lingering between their mother's legs, sometimes swaying adorably. The coming years will be a great challenge, but also a journey full of hope for the whole elephant family. The entire conservation team was proud to have witnessed such an extraordinary event. Throughout the Samburu Reserve, news of the mother giving birth to triplets quickly spread. Several scientists began to come, wanting to study this extremely rare triplet phenomenon. But at that moment, the most important thing was the health of both the mother and the three babies. Two loyal staff members, James and George and Peter Mwangi, volunteered to continue monitoring and protecting. The elephant family leisurely walked into the vast grasslands where the herd was waiting. The herd seemed to immediately surround them, forming a circle to welcome the new members. The joy spread as a testament to the strong bond in the wild. James and George secretly hoped that the three baby elephants would grow up strong, becoming the pride of the Kenyan Reserve. Peter Mwangi was thinking about the valuable data that would contribute to the conservation efforts of African elephants. As the sun set, the shadows of the elephants stretched out on the red ground. The sound of their footsteps mingled with the wind. The two staff looked at each other, smiled slightly, knowing that they had just written a new page in Samburu's history. In the quiet space, the image of the pair of adult elephants and three baby elephants will forever be engraved in everyone's minds. Dear friends, thank you for taking the time to watch the entire video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to support us. Goodbye, and see you in the next episodes.